Hello students, let's discuss about the Chief Minister and his role at the state government. The Chief Minister plays a prominent role and occupies a key position in the state government. He acts as the head of the State Council of Ministers, party in power, leader of the assembly and people. So he is playing a multiple role at the state level. Okay, he is very powerful. He is head of the State Council of Ministers and also the political party which is in power, and is also the leader of the assembly and the people in general. He will have a decisive influence on political arena of the state. What does it mean? It means that anything with respect to the public, okay, and with respect to the political affairs of the state, and his decision will be final. He influences the public opinion in the state. In the sense, if public are going for any opinion, they want any changes, anything, that is purely influenced by the decision of the chief minister. And let's see the qualifications and appointment. Usually the qualifications prescribed for the members of the state legislative assembly are applicable to the chief minister. Means there is no separate thing for chief minister. Actually, whatever qualifications are there for just a member of a legislative assembly, the same is applied for the chief minister. Only he is the head of them. Understand? So the only difference is that a person who is not a member of the state legislative assembly may also become the chief minister. Here the difference is, what is the difference? Even a person who is not a member of legislative assembly can also become the chief minister, provided within 6 months he has to get elected. That condition is there. In such a case, he should get elected to the state legislative assembly within a period of 6 months from the date of assuming the office. For example, a person is from a political party is chosen as a chief minister on January 1st of 2020. Let's assume he is not elected to the local assembly, but he can continue up to June 30 at the most without election. But within these 6 months, he has to get elected to any one house. Okay, so the chief minister is appointed by the governor under Article 164. Normally, the governor appoints the majority party leader in the state legislative assembly as the chief minister after the general elections. See, everything is similar to that of a president at the union level. So let's see the tenure of the chief minister. There is no fixed tenure for the chief minister. Okay, there is no fixed tenure. The chief minister and other ministers shall hold office and exercise powers during the pleasure of the governor. The chief minister and the ministers who shall hold office exercise these powers during the pleasure of the governor. The chief minister and the ministers are collectively responsible to the state legislative assembly. Okay, they are collectively responsible to the state legislative assembly. Similarly, the prime minister and the council of ministers at the center are collectively responsible to the parliament, that is a Lok Sabha. It implies that the chief minister holds his office during the pleasure of the governor and confidence of the majority members in the state legislative assembly. See here, what does it mean when we say he holds office during the pleasure of the governor? That is nothing but as long as he holds the confidence in of the majority of the members in the legislative assembly. Okay, once there is no confidence among the members, majority members in the assembly, state assembly, that's all. He will lose his power. So the chief minister takes all measures to gain the pleasure of the governor and the confidence of the majority members of the state legislative assembly. What does he do? He will take all the measures to gain the pleasure of the governor, because if he has to be in the office, he has to satisfy the governor, means that pleasure he has to maintain, and he has to maintain the confidence of the majority of the members of the state legislative assembly. So he will take all measures to maintain this. So normally the chief minister holds office for a period of 5 years. See, the chief minister enjoys his office during the pleasure of the governor. What does it mean? Pleasure means as long as the confidence of the majority members of the state legislative assembly is there in favor of the chief minister, he will enjoy that office. So the moment he lost his majority support or the confidence in the legislative assembly, and governor has the discretion to remove him from the office. But normally in practical ways it happens like chief minister holds office for a period of 5 years. And we'll see the powers and functions of the chief minister. Firstly, ministry formation. The chief minister is responsible for keeping an eye on the formation of the ministry. See, he has to oversee the formation of a ministry. See, what are the ministries are required, and some, the key portfolios will be withheld with him only. Okay, he will hold, and some major portfolios he will give it to other members of his cabinet. So he recommends some members from his party or constituent parties to the governor to appoint them as ministers. See, what generally he will be from a political party. Some key members will be allotted some portfolios in the ministry, and also some allied parties will be there, means like supporting parties, though they are not from their party but they are supporting their political party. Even from members of them also can be assigned or can be appointed as a ministers. He advises the governor regarding allocation of portfolios and also to remove as minister from the ministry. That means governor is advised by the chief minister with regard to the assignment of portfolios or allocation of portfolios or removal of a minister from one ministry to the other, okay, or transfer from one ministry to the other ministry, like that. And chief minister presides over the cabinet meetings. The chief minister serves as the chairman of the state cabinet. As we discussed earlier, cabinet is nothing but a key functions of a state, not more than 5 to 6, hardly 7. Okay, ministries are put together who will be like all ears and eyes of the chief minister. Okay, they will be assisting him in everything. It's also known as kitchen cabinet or a closed circle. Okay, so the chief minister serves as the chairman of the state cabinet. It is actually a decision making body at the state government level, the state cabinet. For that he will be serving as the chairman, and he manages the meetings of cabinet. He decides the agenda and influence policies in the cabinet meetings. Chief minister decides the agenda, what all have to be done, okay, what is the next step, what is the plan of action, how can he influence policies, everything is done in the cabinet meetings. And chief minister acts as a link between the governor and the council of ministers. He is a link between the governor and the council of ministers. The chief minister acts as a link between the governor and the council of ministers. He is responsible for communicating all the decisions related to state administration and legislation proposals to the governor. So, chief minister will communicate all the decisions related to the state administration, and what are the things with related to the state administration, the decisions taken, and what are the legislative proposals. That means what are the legislations they are going to take in the future sessions. Everything in advance he has to inform or keep the governor informed about all these developments. He serves as a chief advisor of governor. Chief minister of the state serves as a chief advisor of governor, because governor acts on the aid and advice of the council of ministers headed by the chief minister. Chief spokesman. The chief minister is the state government's chief spokesman. Okay, means a state government's sole representative. Whatever he speaks, it's nothing but on behalf of the whole state. Okay, so the chief minister is the state government's chief spokesman, and he declares important statements and announcements on behalf of the state government. Any decision is taken through the cabinet meetings or policies, everything, he will speak it out. And chief minister as the leader of the people. The chief minister acts as an important leader of the people. Okay, he is a representative of the people of that particular state. Okay, he acts as the important leader. He maintains a good relation with the people in that state. He maintains a very good relation with the people in the state, because as long as he maintains that, then only he will be in power. He offers condolences to the people in the times of natural calamities. The sense, if a state is going through any crisis, natural calamities, disasters, during that time, he gives them confidence. Okay, and also he offers condolences to the people in the times of natural calamities. If something goes wrong, he is always there. And he is the leader of the legislative assembly. Chief minister is the leader of the legislative assembly. The chief minister acts as a leader to his party and also to the legislative assembly. So this function is very similar to that of a president at the a prime minister at the union levels, because they will be leader of their political party. At the same time, they are also leader of the legislative assembly. Okay, at state level, legislative assembly there in the Lok Sabha. And the chief minister explains about the programs implemented to party members. See, what are the programs? Welfare programs, developmental activities. So many things are taken care by at the state government level. All these are passed on to the members of the party. Leader of the party in power. At the state level, the chief minister is leader of the party. Okay, at the state level, he is the leader of the political party from where he represents. He describes about various policies and programs of state government to the party members. The same thing, what are policies and programs are taken, no, or about to take, the decisions made, everything he will inform to the members of the government. He unites the party in power and the government. See, you have a political party, suppose out of 100 members in a legislative assembly, some 60 members are there from ruling power. Okay. So, in that out of 60 members, only 20 members are the council of ministers. So, these 20 are known as a government, the rest are the members belong to his political party. He unites the party in power and government, everyone. Okay, because he is the leader of the party in power, he will not show any discrimination that this is a government, this is a political party. He unites them all. Also, he is a chief advisor to the governor. The chief minister acts as a chief advisor to the governor in the matters related to allotment of portfolios to ministers, reshuffling the ministry, dissolution of the assembly and issue of ordinances, etc. In all these functions, the chief minister acts as the chief advisor to the governor. That means governor acts on the aid and advice of the council of ministers headed by the chief minister in the following matters. Thank you.